And staying on the roads, rollovers, rear end collisions, some of the most common types of car collisions to happen in the winter.
Well, our traffic reporter, Caitlin Hunt, is someone who sees these crashes most every day. Well, she joins us live this morning from our traffic tracker. And Caitlin, you spoke with experts who say most of these crashes are preventable.
That's right, Tiffany. I spoke with the instructors at Drive Team, and they say that starts with understanding the science behind driving. So understanding how the terrain may affect how you drive and also how your body may react in different reactions. And the team at Drive Team has some tips, and they even let me get behind the wheel to sort of test those out.
As Ohioans, we deal with all types of weather: rain, snow, sleet. But a few of us still end up in a ditch during these weather conditions.
People slam on brakes when they shouldn't. They turn the wheel too much when they shouldn't. Or they sometimes even give it gas.
Thurston Voisin is with Drive Team, a Northeast Ohio driving school. He says 94% of Ohioans believe they're excellent drivers, a statistic disproven by the number of accidents the state sees each year.
People go into this with way too much confidence that their actually skill level is much higher than it really is. So the mental preparation before we even get on the road, I think, is important.
But Voisin says that could change, and it starts with understanding the science behind driving, like where our car's grip comes from and how our eyes guide the rest of the body.
We don't drive the vehicle, we actually drive tires. Tires is what gives us grip, and tires keeps us on the road. So that proactive approach is to understand what gives us grip, when do we have grip, and to make sure that we never try to lose that. Wherever you look, you will put the vehicle, your hands will guide you through that. Unfortunately, when a lot of people lose grip, they lose control, and they see themselves skidding at a big tree, they stare right at the big tree. And the problem is that your hands are guiding you right to the big tree. See how I'm working that wheel?
To demonstrate, Voisin took me for a drive in the Drive Team skid car. A car that uses a hydraulic system to give the feel of a skid.
If I'm losing it, I'm just opening up my steering wheel.
Voisin straightened the wheels whenever he heard the tires tighten and removed his foot from the gas, turning into the skid when he fishtailed and steering back to the course during a front wheel skid.
But my eyes never leave where I want to turn.
Of course, you truly don't know a skill until you put it into practice, which is why I had to give it a shot.
Ready?
Give it a try.
The skills didn't come to me right away.
I'll turn. See, look at what you were looking at.
I did spin out a few times.
Whoa, okay.
But in time,
Turn that wheel. So you go open, turn. Eyes. Yes.
I got the hang of it, which means the roads should be a little safer with another knowledgeable driver hitting the roads.
Basically, what we want to do is try to teach and pass on as much knowledge and skill about driving as possible. We want to make sure that everybody gets to where they need to safely, and that includes the drivers themselves.
Now, Voisin and the Drive Team says the best thing that you can do on either these rainy, snowy, or icy days is to drive slow, something that I see a lot here on GMC, but that's because that will help your car have better traction on the roads, and you'll also have more control over your vehicle if you do happen to slide off. Tiffany, Tessa.
All right, so Caitlin, we know you are not a new driver, but I can only imagine you had to learn a lot going through that, right?
Yeah, something they pointed out during Drive Team is that a lot of the skills that they're teaching you to do is something that you're not thinking about wanting to do, or something that you have to counteract. So I definitely feel a lot safer next time it's snowy or icy out. I feel like I will know what to do in case something is or were to happen to me in the vehicle.
All right, I'll make sure I drive with you next time it's bad. Thanks.